Yes, this evening we're playing once again Far Trek, which is a free rules light Star Trek game that you can go and download. It was actually we're playing the second edition, which was written in 2016, and I think it's actually been abandoned now because Modiphius decided to bring out Star Trek Adventures, so this fella decided, well, why bother? Which is a shame because it's great. But enough about that. I think we should probably start the game proper. Are we all ready, gents and ladies?
Yes.
Yes.
Then we shall begin. Oh, that was the wrong one.
Nice.
That's not where I wanted to be. I wanted to be there. Yeah. Yeah, that's later.
Well, now we have something to look forward to.
It's only a model.
Yeah.
Last minute team
And as
bonding
usual,
exercise, everyone.
We will start with the captain's log. Captain's log, stardate 6211.2. We've assumed standard orbit around Gemma 5. The situation is dire. The sector's dilithium supply has dried up, and rolling blackouts are hitting colonies across the quadrant. Starfleet commander's been explicit. We must secure a trade treaty with Gemma 5 at all costs. Diplomatic failure is not an option. I'm beaming down to the capital city of Trend Zero. The Gemmans are unique. We have been advised that on this planet, aesthetics are law. I just hope our dress uniforms are up to code. And so, you materialize in the Grand Plaza, which you can see on your screens, I hope. The sky is color corrected to a perfect azure, and the air smells of numerous exquisite scents and expensive perfumes. And as your molecules stabilize, you feel a sharp pinch on your chest. And as you look down, as your vision clears, you see that a small robot drone has pinned what looks to be some kind of badge onto your uniform. And it flickers through various different colors, judging your posture, outfit, and general vibe. And I'd like you all to make charisma rolls right now.
Already.
Already. Ooh, okay. Oh, look at that. So, what have we got here? We have Elkar, who is failed. We have, I think everybody else is. Oh, sorry, Commander Adams has failed as well. But Captain Thorne and Dr. Sherrod both succeeded. So,
So we get the foil badge.
I'm like, Jesus, get off me.
Yeah.
The rest just get like a nipple tweak.
Droid away.
Okay, so I don't know. It should in the bottom left corner of your screen. I'm hoping that you can see some numbers. Yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
And these are the numbers that have suddenly appeared on these particular badges. And Devon, Commander Adams and Lieutenant Commander Elkar, droids zip down out of nowhere right in front of you, and then they spray you with something. And that is going to be our cold open. Okay.
I
And
hope you're
so-
proud of yourself.
Lieutenant Elcar and Commander Adams, you were sprayed with a cloud of something, and it settles around you, and you realize that it's some kind of scent. It's very pleasant. It's a very nice, very nice smell that you've got going on there.
It is a scent. It is not objectionable.
It is not objectionable. Very pleasant. So, moments later, another one of these odd drone little robot things, it descends down in front of you and just says, "Please follow me." And it starts heading off towards one of the rather grand-looking buildings. And around you, you can see all these parks. They're like all these lovely green spaces. There are kind of seating. The seating just about everywhere, and these really exquisite fountains, and everything looks absolutely perfect. And the people, they're all sat around. There's nobody. You don't see anybody doing any work. They're all just kind of sat there and enjoying the sunshine. And I think perhaps the thing that you probably notice is that nobody seems to be talking to anybody else. There's lots of these little drones that seem to be flying around and hovering around near people. And you see that these people occasionally just looking up, and then they start talking to the drone. But they don't seem to be talking to each other at all, strangely.
Curious.
Can we do it?
I wonder what would happen if I talked to one of you now. Or perhaps they use these robots to talk to each other. In any case, if I've made any sort of transgression to the culture, I'm sure it would have been identified now, and a robot would come to inform me of what I have perhaps transgressed. But since that didn't happen so far, perhaps it is safe to talk to one another. That is the logical conclusion.
Wave the robots away. It's like, little biters. Get off me!
I'll do a scan.
Yeah, okay. You do you get your tricorder, and you do a quick scan of the area. And you are seeing there are lots of these humanoid life forms. Don't see any issues with any of the health or anything like that. It all seems kind of a bit like a paradise, really. It's a lovely place to visit by the looks of things.
Are they human?
They are.
These Gemins?
Yes, let's go with it. Yeah. They
Or they
as close
appear
as-
human anyway.
Yeah, they're near as damn it. Yeah.
And the people that got sprayed, do they feel any different?
I don't know. How are you feeling, guys?
Old
I
grumpy
feel like
backpack.
Can I scan the people that got sprayed, please? Just check their everything's normal.
Yeah.
Maybe they
and-
forgot
and
to put on deodorant today.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the thing. Maybe the the chemical composition that comes back. It's basically perfume.
So it's not perfume. So
The drone
How
stops.
come we didn't get sprayed anyway? Seems a bit rude.
It
can I ask the drone? Well,
turns-
because these other figures, they talk to the drones, right? You said they talk
yeah,
to the
they
drones rather
seem
than
to.
to each other.
Yes.
I'll try and address one of the drones. Like, are you able to communicate to see if they actually respond?
The one that is has spoken to you already, it kind of turns and appears to look at you and say, "Of course. Will you please follow me?"
Where do you want us? Where are you taking it?
I'm taking you to meet the Prime Influencer.
Oh no, not an influencer. All right.
And
Well,
it heads up towards
let's be polite, everybody.
Best
and
Captain.
so you enter into this rather impressive building. Everywhere you look, it just seems to be these statues or kind of busts, all very, all people looking very haughty and self-important and all that kind of stuff. And they are just all dotted around this chamber. And at the far end, you can see there's a guy. There's like a chaise longue, and this guy is lying on it. He's got a couple of these drones buzzing around him, and there are a few other important-looking people, all incredibly well dressed, all very good looking, but with all this strange makeup upon their faces. The guy on the chaise longue, and he looks. I'll show you a picture of him.
It's like a literal Gary Glitter. Very shiny.
So, as you approach, you can see he's like talking to this drone that's kind of hovering near him. He keeps looking around at it. And then he's looking back at you and then looking back at this, and you see him saying something else. And you hear him kind of say, well, let's see how this goes. Welcome. Welcome, my friends. Please step forward so we can all get a good look at you. Don't you look? And he does a side eye awkwardly at this robot. Don't you all look exquisite?
Oh, we always try to look our best. Are you the Prime Influencer?
Brush some crumbs off my top.
I am Prime Influencer Jolo. You can call me Prime Influencer. And he looks at this thing and winks as he looks at the drone. You are. Please introduce yourselves. And he's looking directly at the captain as well. It's occasionally glances across to Lieutenant Sherrod, or Dr. Sherrod, but he's definitely fixed right on the captain.
Yeah, he'd be like, well, I'll introduce myself. I am Captain Maxwell Thorne of the USS Infinity, one of the Federation flagships, and we are exploring these frontiers and to make contact with new and interesting civilizations, such as yourselves, to see what we may learn from, benefit each other.
I see. He looks at you, Dr. Sherrod, and please tell me you are slightly more interesting than your captain.
You mute.
Yeah.
Doris Gerard, medical. Pleased to meet your acquaintance.
A doctor?
I am.
A doctor? Could you fix my nose, like right now? I'm a little tired of this one.
Not right now, no.
What good is a surgeon if they can't contour? It looks away from you, and your badge flashes, Doris.
Oh, the badge that they put on
The
us.
badge, yeah.
Oh, right,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what does that signify?
Beg your pardon? That's your score.
A score?
He does the awkward side eye at this drone that's floating near him again, and he kind of mouths, "Oh dear."
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
It's your score, dear.
My score? My score for what?
Popularity. Your influence. What did you think it was? You understand, don't you, Captain?
Well, I do now. So did her score go up or did it go down?
It went down. It went down from 6 to 5.
Whose did? Mine?
Yours, yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Okay, this
this
best
is
not
all
to talk
very
to us.
interesting.
To try and like usher him away from like Commander Adam. She's gonna be like a freaking disco ball.
Yeah. He's Commander Adams and Lieutenant Commander Elkar's badges are a different color. They're showing a 4 on both of
Oh.
those. And you should be able to see your scores in the bottom left corner of the screen.
Oh gosh, right, yes, okay.
That's the
broken.
number that's on your mind.
Yeah, geez, I'm the boring one and I've got the highest point.
So, let's. You're here to. Why are you here?
To learn more about yourselves and your culture and increase our scores, I guess, in this context.
Oh,
Make us fly.
that is interesting. Starfleets have finally decided to come on board with it. I'm so glad.
Actually, point of correction, and you'll forgive me to just be more specific than when the captain
I'm sorry, you are.
He's the boring
I am
one.
Lieutenant Commander Elkar, at your service. You see, we don't simply like to reach out to find new civilizations, be they interesting or not. That is beside the point. We are here to, of course, develop trade relationships between you and the planet of
My
Gemma 5.
goodness, why did I ask you to speak? Oh,
I see my badge has moved to a different color again.
wow, my God.
Are there diplomatic envoys that we can discuss trade relations with?
There is nobody that has a higher authority than the prime influencer.
Yes, of course. But perhaps somebody with knowledge of diplomatic... oh, yes, of course, Commander Adams. Please, go ahead.
Sorry, I just had a bit of a frog in my throat there. Sorry.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Not a real
How
frog.
do you put up with these people, Captain? You're clearly a superior life form, but my
I do
God.
find it incredibly difficult, but, you know.
Yeah, I take it as part of my personal mission to help them all flourish and develop.
Very noble
And
of
just
you.
cast them aside.
Noble of you. Anyway, I thought we might have a small reception for you. Let you let some of my colleagues here get to know you better. Well, how does that sound?
Amazing.
I believe that
I'm
is
sorry,
a,
who are you?
Sorry, I didn't hear anything. I was too busy clear my throat.
A reception.
me,
Will they have music and people to dance with?
He gives another awkward side eye at the drone. This is not going well. have music and dancing. Well, why not? Why not? Will you please join me? I have set aside a lounge for us. Would you be interested?
Certainly, this sounds like exactly the pre-type of icebreaker that some cultures enjoy conducting activities with prior to negotiations. Although, Captain, I do feel I may be very poorly suited to the purposes of which this talents of which this mission requires.
Doomed.
Well, maybe we should just pay attention.
You are so
There might be ways to
dull.
work this system. Let's show us the ropes.
Thank you.
Prime influencer. Let's see.
I'll go up to Prime Influencer and lead the way.
And he kind of stands up, and you see that the other people that are in this chamber, they all kind of stand up as well. They're all incredibly well dressed, and they all make their way. You can see the sun is starting to set, and he leads you through into
As
another chamber.
we're walking along, I'll say to him, if I'd known, I'd have worn something far more suitable for an event like this. So with
Yes, I'm sure you would.
this
And he looks you up and
uniform,
down.
this uniform can be so drab sometimes.
Oh, you're not kidding. And he leads you through into another room, into a hallway. You head up in a lift, up into the spire of this tower. Right.
Captain Thorne, you should probably make a note in your journal to commend Dr. Sherrod. It appears that in order to achieve the mission's success, she appears to be doing what you humans call throwing herself at the prime influencer.
Wow.
Well, you know, as we do in Starfleet, we don't judge other people or cultures for their peculiarity. So perhaps we should just see how this goes. Hopefully, there's nothing too unethical about this whole situation.
As we walk through, I'm just going to pick things up and sort of look at them and then put them back.
Well, these odd, strange knickknack that
Yeah.
that you can, yeah.
I mean, in his defense, being a kleptomaniac engineer is more interesting than just being an
I'm not
engineer.
nicking anything.
Yeah.
I'm just like poking it and like.
I mean, I'm trying to argue up your points here. Like, you're not helping the situation.
What's the max points we can go to, by the way?
Well, you don't know.
Oh,
The sky's
I would
the limit.
love it if it turns out it's like he's just got like 7 points.
Oh, actually, no. He's wearing a badge also. Everybody is wearing a badge, and all of these people, their badge is like this platinum color, and they have like the digits 1 and 0 on them. 10.
oh, okay.
Maybe there's the
So
odd
the
9.
prestige.
Maybe the odd 9 in there as well. But he's definitely 10. And so you're taken through into this lounge, and you can see there's like a bar. There's somebody there who's serving drinks, and the rest of these beautiful people, they all get themselves on a seat, lounge around on it, looking. This is, you know, they're not treating this as like a business meeting or anything like that. They're clearly just hedonistic, and perhaps looking at you, you can't help but feel that you are being judged. And
I'll grab myself a drink.
Yeah.
What is it?
whatever you like. Let's just make something up.
Go up to the bar and
Well,
Yeah,
I'll try it.
put the ball back in his court and just go.
It is
"Surprise
green."
me."
Have you not got? Have you guys not got any decent scotch?
Scott.
Hold on, perhaps they do, and I will pick up one of the bottles that I see on the table there. I'll take out my tricorder.
Okay. Yeah, it's an alcoholic beverage of some kind.
Does it appear
How can we
safe
have a
for human
party if
consumption?
we don't have a good bottle of scotch.
I mean, it's quite difficult for anyone outside of Earth to have a good bottle of scotch.
I release my hair from the restraints
that
of
not what the phrase
Starfleet.
is for?
Starfleet.
If it's not made in the valleys of Scotland, it's just sparkling.
I mean, that's what-
sparkling
Going
vodka.
for the party.
That's why we
Oh.
have trade agreements with neighbouring planets to ensure that everybody has
Scotch.
the best of everything. Surely.
Yeah, but we don't have one
I'll
of these
say
guys
that.
yet.
I'll say
Evident.
that. You guys, you need a trade agreement, and you need some scotch.
So let's have a little bit of background about what's happening here. So it turns out that this planet has a very sophisticated refinery, and dilithium was being shipped from here to the rest of these Federation worlds in the quadrant. But for some reason, that the shipments have stopped. There's been no reason why. Nobody knows why. They've just stopped. And so Starfleet is basically sending you to go and open up negotiations to try and get the dilithium flowing again. And so that's kind of the deal.
I'll take the bottle that I have. I'll open it up. I'll pour a few glasses. I see there's a tray there. I will offer one to Dr. Sherrod. Dr. Sherrod, I believe drinking is part of the ritual for human partying, and it releases inhibitions, which cause people to display more.
Just take a drink
joyful
and
inhibited. And then I'll go ahead and I'll also bring one to the Prime Influencer. Please, sir, enjoy some of your fine beverages.
Are the drones still with us in this room, by the way?
Oh yeah. He's
Because I'm going to assume that like the humans won't, like, looking at their current condition, like they won't bother themselves with the running of the refinery. So can I just ask?
that's an
I'm gonna
interesting
ask. I was going to
observation.
ask the drone and be like, do you, I suppose, mechanical life forms, do you operate the do you handle the refinery here so that the rest of these people can pursue their point scores?
It whirs for a moment, as computers generally do in Star Trek: The Original Series, and then it says in a rather metallic-sounding voice that the refinery is mostly automated. Well, it's completely automated.
Interesting.
Do you have something that automates trade negotiations?
Are you saying this to the drone again?
Yes.
Non-sequitur, it says.
Curious.
I'm sat on the sofa introducing myself and laughing, and I'm full going Star Trek woman here. I am
Oh, okay.
forgetting all protocols. I am just drinking, and this is the first time I've had a proper party in months.
Yeah.
I'm going to find myself somebody that looks like they're too polite to say anything else.
Okay.
I'll have a drink in my hand, but I'll start just telling them how much better scotch is than the stuff that I'm drinking.
Okay, so the person that you find yourself talking to is this woman.
She looks happy to be. Or is that
Well-
her face after he sits down?
That's her face as he approaches her. Yeah. And you introduce yourself, I assume.
A wee dram will cheer her up.
Do you offer her a drink?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she takes.
It's not a 16-year Lagavulin, but I guess it's the best that we can find around here.
She looks at you and she says, Who are you wearing? That fabric looks industrial.
I'm call me Sparks. I'm a ship engineer. So they call this my dress uniform, but if they'd told me we were coming to a party, I'd have worn my kilt and my sporran.
She looks... well, she has no idea what you're talking about when you say kilt and sporran. I've never heard of them.
It's a
she
nice
says.
tartan skirt
Yeah.
and a
Mass
wee bag to keep your stuff in.
She's looking at you're looking you
Well,
up
it's
and
just
down
like
in your
baggies now.
Star Trek uniform, and she's like, mass production is tacky.
Well, maybe you've got something I could wear that's more comfortable.
She
Well, you did say
kinda
dress
looks at
uniform.
you.
Maybe she's got some ideas.
What? I don't think there's anything I have that could help you. And she walks away from you.
Wow.
Harsh.
Oh. Do not despair, Commander Adams. I do not believe that they've actually learned the benefit of mass production and the efficiencies that it brings to the creation of objects.
And also remember, we're dealing with a foreign culture here, so in no way do they mean any disrespect towards your Scottish mansker.
Actually, I find that this culture is more closely resembling some of my human colleagues as they were going through college. Always concerned about what others think about them and their clothing. Perhaps we should adopt the same type of mannerisms here. I, for one, Captain, shall attempt to let loose. There.
Oh no!
That is better.
Jesus.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, the last time you had to let loose, a crowd
Lieutenant
counselling.
Sherrod, you are sitting there on one of these chairs, and a curious-looking fellow. And when I say curious-looking, I mean he's eyeing you with curiosity. He's probably in his mid-20s. Perfectly clean-shaven. His hair is absolutely immaculate. He's got some kind of strange lip gloss with glitter on, and he comes over to you and he sits down. He says, I like what you've done with your hair. And then he kind of smirks a little bit.
And you're looking rather ravishing yourself this evening.
Of course. I mean, we all know that. And he turns, you can see this one of these drones hanging about near him. Of course, yes. Tell me, your starship, it's very grey, isn't it?
Oh, I know. It's so drab, so restrictive. My own personal my lodgings, I have had any colour and beautiful drapes and flowers and it's far more appealing to the eye.
Perhaps you should have worn that tonight, darling.
Well, if we'd known, I would have dressed appropriately, but we are restricted by our uniform, and I would probably be reprimanded for letting my hair down. But once I saw the soiree that we were in, I just went with the moment, and I would probably get reprimanded. But hey, live a little, eh?
Live a little, of course. Tell me, have you ever eaten replicated food? Like printed molecules?
That's all we're allowed, or all that we have.
Oh, you eat recycled atoms? Gross.
I know, it's what we have, and when we come down to places like this, we get to eat proper food and proper drink, which is always a delight.
I'm sure it is. And he stands up and swans away rather haughtily. What the rest? Are you all mingling? Is this, or are you?
Yeah, I'm going to turn and speak to the person,
mingling?
the other person beside of me now.
Yeah,
Trying to mingle.
Adams, yeah, Elcar and the captain. Are you just, Elcar and the captain? Are you both just kind of standing there, out of the way?
Yeah, I was going to try and
for.
If Elkar's going to break up, and I was just going to ask one more question for the drone.
Oh, okay.
Of just like, has the refinery stopped working? If it's fully automated. Or is it still operational?
Yeah, and there's this swearing again for a moment. I have no information regarding that subject, I'm afraid.
God damn it.
Why
There's
don't
going to be
you?
someone around here who knows what's going on.
Why don't you get a drink and enjoy the festivities?
I'll go up to the bar, take a hint, and then go to the bar, but it'll be like, surprise me.
Okay. And yes,
The guy shows you
barman-
naked pictures of your wife.
No, he shows
that's
you
not
naked pictures of himself. Yeah. And so as you're, he's mixing this, starts mixing a cocktail of some kind.
I mean, to be fair, if there's anything like today's influencers, having like someone else doing like revenge, like doing like having nudes of your wife probably makes you more interesting in this kind of society than.
So, what are your thoughts on the Klingon War? Retro or just messy?
Who's you saying that to?
The captain, the
Right.
barman, as he's shaking this cocktail.
Don't think he quite got you.
Yeah.
Lloyd?
Sorry, no, sorry. What was that?
Oh, the barman. He basically says, so, thoughts on the Klingon War? Retro or just messy?
Probably a bit of both. You know how it is. It's always war is always chaotic, but you always learn. You always find new ways to do old things.
That's rather depressing. We prefer kinetic aesthetic. And he does a swirl and pours this drink into the glass, hands it to you, and he just steps away.
I'll have a sip of the drink.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty spectacular. So, as you've separated, Elcar, what are you doing? How are you mingling? How does a Vulcan mingle with these people? How does he
God.
let go?
Oh,
How does he let his head down?
This is gonna be
I think
fun.
I'd like to find a group of people that are in close proximity to one of those bulbous fixtures on the floor, perhaps like the larger orange one, and I'll try to mimic the stance that it's doing, and I'll look close to some of the people there and go, interesting, is this a fantastical representation of the human form? I'm going to engage them in conversation about their own culture and elicit a response in an interesting way.
They stop as you kind of walk up to them, and you can see they immediately clock you back. And they kind of...
May I just do one thing prior to that? I'm going to be holding my hands in such a way that it covers the color of my badge as I speak to them.
Okay. So you do that, and they kind of look at you, and then they look at this piece of art, and they go, I have no idea, man. I don't know. It's just a thing. It looks kind of cool. That's about it.
Yes, it is, as you would say, very cool. What other type of cool artifacts does your society enjoy viewing?
Look, I know that you're new here. I know that you're new here, and this is all probably a bit overwhelming and stuff. But he looks towards the drone that's hovering nearby. But
He is
you know,
such a doof.
you could at least maybe try to have learned something about our culture before you got here, man. You know.
Yes, well, based on the fact that you call your leader a prime influencer, that indeed does tell me a lot about your culture already.
Oh,
You can learn a lot about a culture by how they name them. Some people will name their leaders dictators, some will name them presidents, some prime ministers, some will name them heads of state, and it's all quite interesting. But the end result is the same, you do find. The prime influencer is indeed the prime influencer. I would say that your society has the most apt name
The group
for their
starts
leader
to
out of
thin.
all other societies that I've encountered. And I find
As
that
you're
fascinating.
talking. And
You are
eventually you
fascinating.
find that you're talking to yourself as the crowd diminishes around you.
Well, it certainly can't be the fragrance that I'm wearing. It was imposed upon me by them. Perhaps it was something I said.
Adams, you're sitting there or you're standing, however you do it. You say you're mingling.
I was trying to mingle. I was
Yeah.
walking up to groups of people and talking at them about the fine about fine Scotch whiskey and haggis, and how the party food and nibbles and the drinks aren't. They're all right, I suppose, for this kind of party, but they're not a patch on what I'm used to back home.
Okay. So these people, they kind of, you get that whole, they look you up and down, a lot of these people. And then...
I know
are
you're
you-
trying your best for us.
What a terrible little man. Honestly, do you have any redeeming features at all? No, don't answer that. I can tell.
I can strip down a particle accelerate and put it back together again in less than an hour. Show me somebody else that could do that.
Is that grease on your hands?
I hope it is.
No! How dare you? This is the finest quality axle resin.
And suddenly there's a swarm of drones come swinging around you. And they start spraying your hands with what you assume is like hand sanitizer. Yeah, congratulations. You have.
Wow, look at those points.
And
This is where you find out 0 points was death, by the way.
and you find that people tend to walk away from it as you approach. They now start.
Oh, no.
You say anything to them, they just completely ignore you and
like being in school all
wander
over
off
again.
in different directions. Yeah, and Doris, a young lady approaches you, Dr. Sherrod, and she kind of sits down next to you, and she says, "You seem nice, but tell me, is your captain single? Asking for a friend."
He certainly is.
Okay, and she looks quite excited by that.
Definitely needs a bit more alcohol to make him relax.
He needs a little. He certainly seems a bit uptight.
He is a bit, but quite often he is shirtless and he has a six-pack that you wouldn't believe.
I didn't realize I had a
okay.
medical pimp.
Captain Thorne, as you're standing there at the bar, your badge suddenly goes up a point, and you don't know. It's just
Maybe that the bartender rethought his weird arty-farty criticism of war.
yeah.
It's like, oh, what if we fought the Second Civil War as interpretive dance?
So a few moments later, a young lady wanders up to you at the bar, and she kind of stands there next to you, kind of expectantly.
Oh no!
No problem, Captain. Anytime. Just call me Cupid.
I got definitely call you something. That's probably not it though. Milady, you come here often?
She looks at you as if that wasn't quite what I was expecting.
Well, you know, if you don't ask, you don't get.
Have you ever saved a planet just for likes?
3 or 4.
Oh.
It's why we have these like mass-produced outfits, because we're traveling all the time. A lot of lives to save, a lot of battles to fight.
She seems like very interested all of a sudden. And then she says, aren't you going to buy me a drink? Nobody's buying drinks.
What do you have? What do you want me to surprise you?
Surprise me, she says. And she looks at the drone that's flying nearby. And she gives this look like, I think I'm in. It gives it a wink.
Oh.
Come on. Best flirting action here.
God, it's just hard to talk. So wave the bartender.
Okay, yeah, he kind of
Captain,
comes
to
wandering
act in any way different than what is expected of you now would be a violation of the Prime Directive.
Well, I mean, they make Starship engine fuel. I think the Farm Directive doesn't really, and they're really affecting that culture of a pre-warp civilization, so we're fine. We're here on a diplomatic mission. Might as well diplomacize.
Yeah.
And Adams, please stop trying to cause a civil war or whatever you're doing over there.
Diplomatising. I am the most diplomacy-sized person in the room.
It'll be like...
I'll have you know. I am Captain I've been really nice to people.
It's Captain Dyslexic, what? So I'll point to, like, just, you know, random selection of things. There's some, like, a pink spirally drink.
Okay, yeah.
You see, like, see what everyone else
as well.
Yeah, see what most people are having. Again, like, take that and add, like, like a little bit of, like, a smoke or a flare or a flourish on it.
Of course, yeah. Yeah. When you got smoke, you don't need umbrellas. Elkar, are you with the captain now, or are you?
He's not with.
Yes, I would have approached him to kind of get further direction from him at this point, and to obviously offer my assistance, as it appears that he is involved in a courting ritual with an alien species.
Yeah, he definitely needs your help.
I need to go schmooze, Alka. They seem to be driven by like exciting stories, or you know, the other things that used to drive influences in like Earth's past. Where you drive,
I understand.
Arguments and celebrations and exaggerations are all
stories.
keys.
I can do exciting stories.
Oh shit.
I understand exactly, Captain. And I'll think I'll walk over to the next person that I see, and say, Did you know that Commander Adams over there, he has a extremely promiscuous nature?
Dear. Okay. Is the logic thing? Is that a bit?
I believe the word in his local parlance is ahua.
Is it method acting?
He could indeed provide such acting services.
What are you talking about? I'm asking you. The logic thing.
Yes.
Is it a bit? Are you acting?
Are you enjoying it? I can do so at an even more severe degree if you like.
You're so good at that.
Yes, indeed. Vulcans do tend to be very good at that. However, I believe we were discussing the promiscuous nature of my Commander Adams. That is not a euphemism.
I tell you what, maybe we can talk later, hey? Bye.
I will very much be looking forward to that. Odd, that person did not give me the number to call him back later.
Commander Adams, people are generally trying to avoid you at this moment in time. Is there anything you would like? Anything you would like to do?
I'll find somebody who's in. Is there a corner of the room where I can pen somebody in, or approach them from an angle that they can't?
I love the idea. I love the idea of you doing that. Yes. Let's say. Okay.
I'll walk up to him and go, have you ever been in an engine room going at warp factor 9?
And they are looking over your shoulder,
around you,
almost as if they're pleading for
Attention.
somebody to.
The dilithium crystals crying out as all of that power goes into the engines of the starship up. Is there more of this? It's actually not too bad when you've had 17.
That red is so bold. Does it symbolize that you're expendable?
So when he gets shot, you don't see the blood.
I tell you, we could do without the captain. He just tells people what to do. We could do without the pointy-eared one.
The space elf.
Logic boy. He's just there to be a bit weird in the corner. If you're careful, you don't need a medic, but you cannot do without engineering. We keep the entire ship going. If it wasn't for us, we wouldn't even be here. It's a man's life in engineering, I tell you. You should come up to the ship one day and see what happens to those wee dilithium crystals of yours. It's fantastic. This planet, I love you guys. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't get anywhere. You're the best people in the world, and I won't have anybody say anything different. And I'll give him a hug.
It's just watching Adams try every angle of attack. Yeah. Adams, I think you might have better luck if you spoke less about the engines and more about maybe.
I think I see a friend over there, and they try to extricate themselves from you.
I have a sneaky suspicion. Yeah, I have a sneaky suspicion you might have more success if you did you turned a phaser into a disco ball or something.
I think you will find Commander Adams gets quite animated when discussing thrust vectors, and that is a euphemism.
Dr. Sherrard, you are attempting to mingle. Is there anything you want to say to these people, or?
I go and find us a young lady who is maybe a certain particular age to me, like same age as me. So
Okay.
And I'll just sort of go over to her and I'll go, hello. I don't suppose you would be able to help me. As you can see, I'm with an interesting or not so interesting group of people. They are socially inept sometimes and kind of can drag me down.
She's not talking about me. It's fine.
And we are made to wear these drab uniforms, and I'm desperately.
Oh, I know.
I know they're just so. And I was just wondering if there's any way that I could, get another better dress to fit in and not be so associated with these drab people here.
I mean, like a makeover.
I'd love a makeover. Could you do that for me?
She looks at the this drone that's hovering around near her, and she looks directly at it and says, "What do you think?" Okay. And then she says, "Come with me." And she goes to lead you out of the chamber.
I'm gone.
Yeah. Okay. Captain Thorn. So this young lady is kind of chatting to you. And she kind of looks around the room, and sees your other two colleagues that are still there, and she kind of looks at you again and she says, if you had to airlock one crewmate for 1 million followers, who would it be?
Off the record?
No. Nothing's off the record, Captain.
Well, sometimes you just want to... My throat's cracking. Maybe Adam. Just to carry on. I mean, he's only a 1, right?
Yes.
What else are you going to do? If he hits 0, what happens to him?
Well, I mean, we don't know.
I suppose no one in her position knows what anyone or whatever happens to people with too low a score either.
No, probably not.
But playing into the point system, I think it's obviously got to be Adams. For 1 point.
So you're throwing Adams under the bus? Is that the?
Well, I mean, yeah, because that's the thing. You just try to feel them out. I wouldn't actually space it unless you kept talking about Scottish whiskey again.
Right. In that case, if you are lying, I think you need to make a charisma check for this one. I don't think it's going to be too difficult because he's a 1. So let's make it 11 is the target number here. And if you've got any talents or anything that might help.
Yeah, let's just have a look. I got diplomacy. Yeah, I don't know. Diplomacy is the only one. Do you think
diplomacy might help?
Yeah, I think so. Because that's the thing is we're kind of feeling out there, trying to get down into their culture as sort of the.
Give yourself a +1 to the roll as well. Then situational modifier. Oh, he's good at this, isn't he? She said,
"Diplomacy."
Oh, I know what you mean. He's such a bore, isn't he?
I know. If it is the crueler thing to keep him going as a 1. He's clearly never going to raise up the ranks, is he? Here.
Oh, so you're just kind of playing with him? Is that the deal?
Like a social experiment.
Oh.
See what he does. What happens?
Oh, that sounds hilarious. Yeah, that sounds hilarious. And my followers would love to know how that goes.
I'll keep you posted.
Oh, please do. Elkar, anything you're wanting to do?
Balance to ship. Or launch torpedoes.
General Order 24.
He's gone rogue.
Uh,
I would love it if he
Elkar.
took over the ship. I would love it if he took over the ship, blew up everyone else on the landing party, including the entire city with the refinery itself, and then finally went up to 2.
Captain from Lieutenant Commander Elkar, I fail to be making any impression or a positive impression on any of the people here so far. However, I do think it is behooves me to note to you that apparently Dr. Sherrard seems to have vacated the party room with a few of the other locals. Perhaps she is making her way to do diplomacy according to the style of the
Routine
people
physicals, maybe.
here. What are your instructions?
Being invited to the after party.
Do you know how long she left?
A few moments ago. I saw you were engaged in discussions with others. I didn't want to interrupt your hard work.
So maybe you and Adams should go. Just keep an eye in case she talks herself into a hole.
I don't know if I should be approaching Commander Adams. His
That's fine.
his
Leave him
badge
to
seems
his
to
fate.
have a very distasteful color on it, and I wouldn't want to be
It's red.
associated with that color.
Has it gone negative? It's like goes black with like red number on it.
Yeah.
Difficult to say, although I do believe that the closer we do get to a platinum color, I am not proud to say that I seem to be quite far from that color. I don't understand it. I was always told that I have a very charming personality by my mother.
All right, you make a strong argument. I'll keep an eye on Adams. You can keep an eye on Sherrod.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I'm not sure who wins in
I-
this situation.
And I will go to try to find serendipitously Dr. Sherrod and keep an eye on her.
Okay.
And perhaps
Commander
I can learn a
Adams?
thing or two about, social encounters.
Potentially. I don't hold out much hope, but maybe.
Maybe I'll let my hair out.
To
I
loop
try
back to
let my
the-
hair out.
Yeah, to loop back to the A plot. How long do we know how long ago the shipment stopped?
It would have been several months ago, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dr. Sherrard, this young lady takes you to her apartment, and she opens the wardrobe and reveals these extravagant vestments, if you like.
I'd be like,
she
oh
says-
my God, the silks, the colours. This is my dream. I'm so confined with this uniform.
So it turns out that's all last season's clothes.
Yeah. Well, just help yourself, girl.
You know the fashions of your world. Your influence is far better than mine. So I am guided by
I mean,
you.
that goes without saying.
So which do you think? Which colour? The green, the pink, or this silver?
She looks at this range of dresses or robes or whatever that are in there, and she pulls out a couple of different things, and she holds them up against you. This one works with your eyes.
You are so amazing. I will be guided by your fantastic taste, and I will dip in and change into this dress, and I will look at her and go, does my makeup need adjusting? Does my hair?
Just you wait there, girl. And she goes and fetches. Well, actually, no, she doesn't. She points at the drone that's hovering around, and then it kind of zips down, and some little arms come out and extend, and they start.
Oh wow!
And it does this incredible makeup She kind of looks at you and goes, "You look great." Doesn't she look great?
It's all down to you. Wow, thank you so much. I feel so free. And I turn around to the drone and I'll smile and go,
Make a charisma check.
no, because I've got no really rubbish charisma.
Make a charisma check. Do you have any skills or talents that might help you with this?
Talents and skills. Let me... talent. Bedside manner.
Bedside
Lucky.
manner. Lucky.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. I mean, something here may actually help. What we got? Oh, that just gives you an extra fate point.
What Lucky does.
Nice.
Yeah. So you actually should have another fate point there. Yeah, you should have.
Okay, all right then. So
You should have 3.
Bedside manner would make me
There you go.
very... Bedside manner would make me very pleasant and caring and...
You know what?
And-
Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Yeah, just give yourself a +1 then. Why not?
Okay, so charisma and then...
Yeah, and then situational bonus 1, and then roll the dice.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so caught up.
Wow. And she's your host is standing there. She's just looking at you and nodding.
Should we go and party now?
Oh, damn girl, you know it. And then she leads you off back to the party.
So I'm going to beat the captain's score soon. I don't care about the mission anymore. I'm on the influence points now. I have just gone down I am so influenced by this. I am on 8. You can't see it now on the stream, but I'm on 8. Elcar is on 3. Commander Adams is on 1. And Captain Thorne is on 8.
I have been stitched up a treat.
So it's like my aim is to get up again in a few moments. So when I walk into this room and I'm gonna wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Right. So I think perhaps as you step out of the chamber, Elcar, you are greeted by this sight that takes you aback. Well, it doesn't really because you're Vulcan. But it appears to be Dr. Sherrard, only her makeup is done exquisitely. She's wearing some kind of... Describe what you're wearing then, Dr. Sherrard. You got yourself a nice kind of robe type thing? Is that the deal? What you got?
Well, it's... Okay, so we're talking 60s, 70s here, aren't we?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's a silver strap tight mini dress.
Yep.
With my hair's all like now sort of scraped up and bouffanted, and I've got bright blue eyeshadow on and red lipstick and very big earrings and
Okay.
stuff like that. And I've got knee length silver boots on and
Okay.
bangles up my arm.
Yeah. So this is what you see, Elcar, as you exit the party.
Elcar.
You're muted, Elcar.
Thank you.
He's speechless. That's what
Captain
he
Thorne. Captain Thorne from Commander Elcar. It appears that Dr. Sherrard is putting on display a larger amount of cleavage than what is regulation at the moment. However, she does appear to be succeeding in the mission. I noticed that the color on her little badge, it resembles now the color of your badge. Clearly, you are the eligible single people at this party and are finding favor with the locals.
Hey,
We just
is
need
that
to wait for
flip
them.
phone?
Oh, no.
you hear this shouted across to you from a person who is also standing outside the party. Hey, is that a flip phone?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is actually quite retro in look and feel.
They just start laughing.
Would you like to take a look at
Retro
it?
is in, but that is ancient, and they start laughing at you.
Yes,
retro, not vintage.
It's ironic.
Oh,
I'm going to laugh with them.
Stops momentarily. Yeah,
Yes.
let's laugh and point at the Vulcan. And-
You see,
and-
this is closer
ironic.
to what is in vogue today. I just thought this would call out more at the party than with this.
Okay, so
And while I open it up, I want to scan any chemicals that I see kind of floating in the brain if I can, or try to get, some sort of... I want to
Okay.
try to see... what I'm trying to do is try to get some sort of chemical composition of thought or emissions so that I can try replicating it.
I link
on a-
through
on a
this
scientific-
girl's arm and go, oh my God, he's such a drag. Come on, let's go to the party.
So, I think what you might detect is perhaps quite high dopamine levels, perhaps, in some of these folks.
I'm given to understand having children increases levels of dopamine in parents.
I mean, it does in grandparents.
Certainly not.
I'm going to drag this girl in and leave him standing there like, oh, you're such a drag. You're showing me up because just relax. Go and ask the
Dr.
drone to give you a
Sherrod,
makeover. And I just
you
walk
are-
off and leave him.
A makeover. Interesting.
Ask the drone.
And I trust Dr. Sherrod, so I will say, where is the shop where we get these makeovers?
Okay.
Dr. Sherrod is quite striking. Perhaps I could be quite striking as well.
I don't think you've got the cleavage for it.
This.
I mean, we will have to court-martial her when we get back to the ship.
Of course.
But let's solve the diplomatic crisis first.
He's looking at you, and smiling, and it's kind of a smile of pity. You kind of get that. I mean, you're a Vulcan, but even
Yes.
you can tell this person's kind of smiling, and no way, man, no way. And he laughs as he walks away back into the party.
I believe that is the appropriate response to my request.
Anyway,
However, you might try with Commander Adams. He's quite fluid
the
and groovy, man.
Oh, dear.
So, I do you go back into the reception?
I do.
Elton?
I must keep an eye on my fellow crew people.
Okay. So as you walk back in, you can see that Jolo has now taken a seat, and you can see a lot of sycophantic types all kind of gathered around him a little bit, and he looks at you, Captain Thorne, and Doris, Dr. Sherrod, as you come in, and he double takes, and you hear him say to his little drone, "My, my," and then he gestures you both over to join him and his entourage.
I will go over
Yeah, join in.
Okay.
because as I go by, I will grab a drink on the table on the way.
Yeah. So as you kind of make your way over and you take a seat nearby, he does look across the room, sees kind of sees Commander Adams and Commander Elcar. He says, perhaps we ought to allow them some of our time. And he sends somebody else off to go speak to Elcar and Adams. And these people, they don't appear to want to speak to you, but they kind of come over and say, why don't you come on over and join the rest of us?
Yes, of course, my good sir. Perhaps you could tell me first, though, do people at these parties enjoy displays of yo-yo acrobatics or perhaps juggling? I am quite dexterous. Perhaps that will help me find favor with the people in this crowd.
And you realize that you're at the end of your conversation, you're talking to this person's back as he's walking away from you.
I believe they call it charity or pity, depending which way you look at it.
I will follow him and his back.
Okay. Yeah. Adams, somebody approaches you also, says, over there, turns around and walks away.
What is that? Shit.
Oh.
Can't
No, I
remember
forgot to
what
charge
you
his
called.
communicator.
That's how much he's had to drink.
Indefatigable.
Infinite. You were saying
Independent.
Yes.
Infinite, that's the fella. Beam me down my toolkit to my room. Robot. Follow me.
Okay. And this drone, it kind of, it seems to hesitate as you call it over, and then it floats over and kind of hovers maybe 5 feet away from you. How can I help you?
Come on, lad. I just want to try a wee experiment. For science. You're a scientific type, I can tell.
How can I assist you?
Come with me. Come with me.
And okay, this thing. And if a robot could be reluctant, that's the vibe you're getting. As this thing, as you walk away, it hesitates and waits until maybe you're 5-10 feet away, and then it starts to slowly follow you.
I have a plan. This is.
Okay.
I don't know if you'll let me do this, but I'm going to try for
Okay.
science.
All right.
So, I'm going to get my full, Hydra spanner toolkit. Anything, and I'll have some basic tools with me, but I want the teeny tiny ones.
Okay.
And I'm going to try with my engineering skills, and not to mention I can jury rig anything, and I'm a miracle worker.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hack my badge. And I'm going to go out there with an 11.
Oh, holy shit balls. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think yes. Go on then. I think we're going to do this.
Because
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I have had nothing at this party other than people's backs, people trying to get away from me, rudeness, and my fellow crew members being mean.
And
I
throwing
am
you
going
under
to
the
walk
bus.
out there. I am
Nobody
going
was
to
doing
walk out
anything for
from
the
under
mission.
Okay.
I'm going to walk out there from under
Yeah.
the bus wearing an 11 and being the prime influencer.
Okay. Right. And
And they're
this
either
is
going
not going to be easy.
have to worship me or execute me. It's going to be one of
No, he's doing the modern equivalent of buying bot followers.
Oh, I think it's the Kobayashi Maru.
It is.
Okay.
I'm going to
let-
either.
Let's have a roll. I think. Difficulty for this, I think this is going to be
glory.
This is going to be a 20. So I think you get to roll
So,
engineering plus your
intelligence.
intellect, of course. Yeah, adept, absolutely.
Yeah.
You also get
In fact,
bonuses for your jury rig, I think, isn't it?
hang on. So, engineering, did you say?
Engineering.
Intelligence. So I have.
Intelligence.
And I'm going to see how many you'll let me. I have jury rig
Yep.
because
That's
I'm
a plus 2,
winging it.
isn't it? Yeah.
Is it? It doesn't say.
Let me have a look. What are you using? Actually, this might be an electronics skill, actually, that you'll be rolling rather than engineering, which is better for you.
Yeah, that's actually, yeah. That is. I didn't see the electronics.
Yeah. Your
So-
jury rig gives you a
so, yeah.
plus 2 on skill checks made to attempt temporary or jury rigged repairs. So you get a plus 2.
Okay. I am also a miracle worker. Also, this is going to take an absolute miracle. I think.
So the miracle worker, what that gives you, that means if you spend a fate point, it just reduces the repair time by half.
Oh,
So
right, okay.
but that's what that gets you. So it's not going to help you make the roll, but if you wanted to spend a
It's going
fate
to be
point, it
quick.
wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think you got
How about lucky? Is that a reroll or run?
Lucky just gives you an extra fate point per episode. You've already got the 2, I think, so that doesn't
Oh,
help.
right, okay. But that's a reroll, isn't it? Is a fate point. Okay.
A fate point will give you a reroll if you need it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not talking me. How about,
I'm
can I
not
have an
talking you out of
extra
it.
plus 1 for sheer? Can I have an No, I'm not managing to talk you into any X. Can I have an extra plus 1 for sheer chutzpah?
I'll give you an extra fate point for sheer chutzpah. How about that?
Okay. So we're looking for 20
Yeah.
on 3d6 plus 2.
You're plus 4 because you've got the situational bonus plus 2 because of your jury rig, but you've got a plus 2 because of your intellect.
Oh, that automatically adds it on, doesn't it?
Your intellect will automatically add on, but you can add a plus 2 situational. Yeah.
Ooh, ah!
Oh! Look at
21! He's going to come out with
Okay.
a 12.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me for just one moment.
No! Wow, that sucks.
Okay. So, you see this badge suddenly turn this incredible platinum color, and you see it reach 10, and then the number rolls over to 11, and it fizzes, and a little bit of smoke comes out of the top of it.
And I'm just going to walk back into the room.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, no. I'm going to stride in my best Captain Thorn
Yeah, okay.
stride. And I'm just going to wait.
And yeah, as you step
sorry,
in through that door,
Pinky out. I'm just going to puff
do you
my
walk
chest
straight
out
up to the
and
bar, or do you walk?
stride in.
Where do you go?
I'm just going to saunter into the room and casually. I'm going to fly casual, Chewie.
Okay, and
I just
There's somebody-
casually make my way over to the bar. Maybe, the whole just casually skirting close to groups of people.
okay,
because
Excuse
obviously
me,
they're going to
excuse
panic when they see me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Just coming through. Just coming through,
yeah.
darlings. Just coming through.
And there's somebody leaning against
a
there.
white Russian, if you would be so kind. Stout yeoman of the bar.
As you approach, the barman, he's like pouring a drink for somebody, and he looks up as you approach, and he sees you, and his face drops, and then he sees your badge, and the glass drops out of his hand, and his jaw pretty much hits the bar.
I'll give him my best Elcar eyebrow raise. Interesting.
What can I get you, sir? What can I get you, sir?
Vodka martini, shaken, not stirred.
and this person, he's just staring straight at you as he's reaching for these bottles, not even taking his eyes off you. And you can see there's a few people now starting to, who's that kind of reaction.
And why don't you have one yourself? Obviously, I'm not paying for these, I'm guessing, but I'll go.
No.
Have one yourself.
That is
sure?
Commander Adams. He's very promiscuous.
So,
Given half
Captain,
an opportunity, which I'm not getting at the moment.
No. So we've got the three of you are sat around near Jolo, the prime influencer. And he says, we need to drink to our new friendship.
That was a splendid idea. Did we notice people suddenly getting up and more walking over towards the bar?
Not quite yet.
All right.
I mean, you might see a few people have gathered around the bar.
Yes.
From the bar or a
wonderful
personal vintage?
friendship and a wonderful experience we're having here. It's phenomenal.
He looks at the drone and he says, I think it's time for the hyper wine, and smiles.
Hyper wine.
Hyper wine, that sounds delightful.
And you see the drone disappear off and towards the bar. A few people are starting to pay attention to you now, Adams. Somebody's...
I'm reveling in my role as centre of attention.
Yeah.
Are they all laughing at my jokes and everything?
Oh, God. You are... you can not put a foot wrong at this moment in time.
Oh, my God.
These people...
What do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish!
Oh, no.
And they're like, wow, where did this guy come from? I can't believe, Starfleet have got somebody like him. They're so dull normally.
Oh my God.
Two fish in a tank. One turns to the other and says, can you drive this thing?
They have no idea what a tank is, but they are laughing hysterically.
See, Angie
a
got
few
dressed up
moments
for nothing.
later, the drone returns, and in its outstretched little mechanical arms is a tray, and on this tray are several glasses, and very, very, very delicate glasses, and the stems are so thin that you can see that this drone, as it comes over, it's having to do these really, really fancy maneuvers to keep it balanced. The glasses are kind of slick all down the side with condensation. It looks fantastic. And it kind of hovers down towards you. And you see Jolo reach up He grabs one expertly, and he looks at the three of you. He looks at the drone with a little bit of a cheeky grin. And this drone waits for you.
I will reach out to get one with my dexterity, but also my medical skills as a specialist in surgery would give me a nifty bonus with my hand skills, because I'll have very fancy hands.
All right, yeah.
Do
Okay.
many
you're
operations
rolling-
on champagne flute?
Yeah. Yeah, roll dexterity.
Fine motor
and,
skills.
Yeah, and yeah, you can have a +1 situational bonus for that. I'll let you have it.
Oh, piss pants.
Anybody else?
I'm just going to revel in this loss of a point.
No, don't.
And then I'll get and then I'll reach for my glass. I'll pick it up like a champagne glass, between your fingers rather than like holding it.
And as I see
Gently lift it
Dr.
up.
Shepard kind of almost spilling the drink, I will reach out to grab it, not so delicately, to make it look like maybe I was the one who caused her drink to fall and spill.
Okay. So you just automatically want to knock it over?
I want to make it look like she performed poorly because
Lol.
of my
You're the same
interference.
porn. Sorry, we're having a little competition here.
Okay. So
How do you use a fate? Where's the fate point button?
you just click the fate. It's on the card. You can click spend fate
yeah.
point.
What do I want to do if he's doing it?
Do you want to go first?
Well, I mean, we got to see Elcar is trying to cover
Okay.
for you, isn't
All
he?
right.
So,
All right, so it's a dexterity then?
well, it depends. You were saying you were trying to cover for the doctor, right?
I should have got
Correct, yes.
intelligence.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So it doesn't matter if you're just going to spill. It doesn't matter.
11.
Oh, okay.
11.
Okay. Okay. And so I think what happens then is as you reach, you notice the drone is almost like pulls away slightly as you go to grab the drink. And so you catch it wrong and it goes to tip, and Elcar jams his hand forward and knocks the 3 glasses off, and they fall straight onto
Oh,
Jolo.
I
And he's
Good God,
He
man.
goes down. He's
what?
He's practically swimming in hyperwine.
forgive me.
Yeah.
However, I
feel like the fish
to say
puns have
that
gone to his head.
The color of your garb is much improved by it, but my apologies. That must be uncomfortable. Would you like me to give you my clothes?
I just look at him and go, oh dear, you must be so wet and sticky now.
The whole room just goes silent.
Till Adams goes, oh, look at that idiot.
And everybody
Perhaps-
turns.
Yeah. Oh God, you want to make yourself presentable?
Yeah. And he just stares at you, Elcar, looking down at this stain on his immaculate
Oh
robe.
no.
And he says, You've stained the royal weave. This is not an accident. This is an act of aesthetic violence.
Adams,
No,
And he
no,
stands
it's
up.
merely a wardrobe malfunction. Nothing more than that.
And he stands up and he regains his composure. And he points this incredibly well manicured finger at you, Elcar. I demand satisfaction. By the laws of the algorithm, I challenge you to a duel.
Yes, but perhaps a more fitting exercise would be to fix the gyros on your robot. Commander Adams is quite capable in engineering. I'm sure he can fix the robot to make sure that it does dispense with the fluids in a more appropriate manner.
Insult me further, sir. If you win, and he looks at you, Captain, I will discuss your boring treaty. And if you lose, you'll be cancelled permanently.
Oh, hey.
Captain, in this case, for the sake of diplomacy, am I supposed to win the duel or lose it?
I believe you have to satisfy the fine gentleman. So I assume either result will be fine. You just have to make it look good.
I see.
Put on a show.
I accept the challenge of your duel according to the laws of your society, of course.
So
and
drone,
may the best humanoid win.
extend around you, and that from their bodies, they protrude these rather unpleasant looking, sparking, like staffs, if you like, and they surround you.
Captain, I believe these staves are electrified. Highly recommended that diplomacy be attempted as opposed to fighting with such harm-inducing implements of dueling.
Take him to the arena.
And naturally, that would be an appropriate place for a duel, I assume. Or gladiators. Captain, I believe at this point in the episode, it is traditional that the captain takes on the mantle of fighting on behalf of his staff. Perhaps you can even tear your shirt a little bit. Apparently, you have
the problem here is, as I said previously,
well.
I need. Unfortunately, as I said earlier, it's like I'm here to help my team flourish and develop. And you're very recently a lieutenant commander. And I believe you have what it takes to prove yourself. And see, this is one step more on your path to promotion to eventually sub-captain.
I have no doubt that I am more than capable. I have honed.
You're worried that you'll be out of your element.
These people seem to
maybe flash them some peck.
I accept to fight you, Prime Influencer, on behalf of my captain, who should be fighting on behalf of me.
He looks at you aghast. Fight me? Take him to the arena, and these things start to move.
Shit.
I go to the arena.
Shit.
Captain, I did not know that this planet had possessed a Gorgon.
You need to get your weird ball axe Vulcan weapon thing.
Yeah. Okay. What's everybody else doing right now then? As you see Elkar led away.
Oh shite.
Oh, so I guess I'll look over and see it's all going tits up in the grown-ups boring chair.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to fix this as well. Excuse me, gentlemen and ladies. Just got some high-profile negotiating diplomacy to do. I'll be right back. But let me just leave you with this one. 2 eggs in a pan. One says, "Wow, it's hot in here, isn't it?" The other one turns around and goes, "Bloody hell, a talking egg."
I mean, they're all hysterical, but they're like, no, stay, please.
And I'll wander over towards the grown-ups.
And they all follow you. And people are starting to look around going, who's that? As you approach this small entourage, you can see that Elkar has been led away. And this small group, Jolo has got to his feet. His incredible outfit is now stained. He says, "I must go change. I will see you at the arena."
Jolo, my friend.
And he looks at you, and his eyes widen.
Ooh.
No.
And I'm just going to go, ooh, what happened to your clothes, man? In front of everybody.
Yeah.
Oh,
He looks horrified and sees this thing on your badge. No, that's impossible.
That is nasty. Does his badge change?
Yes, let's say it drops a point suddenly, and he looks down at it and is absolutely horrified. And I must away, and he disappears as fast as he can. As some of these people standing around, and they all start crowding around you. And
that's
Adam.
disappointing. I wanted to talk to somebody about your dilithium factory.
Refinery.
The refinery.
Yeah, that's what we're
He's
here
talking
for.
about the Crystal God.
What this party is about.
He's talking about the Crystal God.
What's the crack?
Crystal God? What's this Crystal God?
I thought
Garden,
Jolo was
the Crystal Garden.
Crystal
fella to
Garden.
talk to, but
The prime influencer. Yeah, I mean he's
He was.
he kind of is. Say, look, I've got some people I'd like you to meet.
nice.
do they? Are they dilithium people? I'm quite a boring man, really. And I really want to know
see
about
them
the
kind of
dilithium.
looking. Yeah. Do you know that little meme
Dilithium's
that,
awesome
of the
stuff.
young girl with the blonde hair who's kind of going? You're getting a lot of that at this moment in time.
You might have to hack yourself a new badge soon.
Can we talk dilithium people?
Okay.
We might have to go investigate that Crystal Garden.
Your badge drops down to 10.
But
And there's
first,
another crackle and a little bit of smoke.
I just need to.
No.
Well,
Does it go like wah wah
why
wah?
don't you talk to anybody who knows about this Crystal Garden? Why don't you talk to my people here? I'm just going to go and freshen up.
Okay. And they all kind
Hopefully
of.
some of my glory will rub off on these guys.
Being such a social butterfly that you can't even hack your way to success. What is the world coming to?
So,
It's the 7 over there.
You see all these people kind of getting up, and they start walking out of the room. And what do you do, guys? Elkar, you've got no choice. You're going elsewhere.
I'm sort of asked one of them. Could you take us to the Crystal Gardens, like like Commander Adams asked?
What? Crystal Gardens? No, I'm not going to the Crystal Gardens. I'm going to watch your friend get murdered by Magnus.
Who's Magnus?
Magnus? You'll find out. Come on, let's go see. It'll be fun.
Yay! Let's go. I look at the drone. Yay! Let's go. Let's go and
Murder.
Yeah.
let's go and see a murder.
Yeah.
You've got this, Elkar. Remember, we don't want it to end too quickly, so drag it out a bit and make it like a spectacle.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Okay. So
Curious, Captain. Seems to have a society that values aesthetics, but apparently not where dueling is involved.
don't you think that looks pretty aesthetic? A place to duel? I think it does. I mean,
Yeah,
these
but
are
knowing how
props,
this
by the
place
way.
goes,
These are all
it'll
made
be
of paper mache.
But knowing how this place goes, it'll be some kind of interpretive dance-off or something.
So, Elkar, you are stripped of all of your equipment,
Of course.
and you find yourself standing in this this circular pit, if you like, And there's a crowd of people have started to form all around you. And they all seem to be chatting excitedly.
Live long and prosper. Live long and prosper.
Yeah. And they're all looking at your badge and laughing and pointing. And you can hear them shouting, Magnus, Magnus.
No,
Magnus,
it's Elkar.
Magnus, Magnus.
My name
I'm
is
joining in with the
Elkar.
Magnus chanting.
Yeah.
I need my influence to go up, so I'm Magnusing.
I assure you, my name is not Magnus. My name is Elkar. Live long and prosper.
I mean, your score can't get any lower, so we
Maybe if you
Well,
chant
just
Magnus,
watch
it
me.
might go up.
yeah. Okay, and so it goes quiet momentarily, and then you see a group kind of the crowd parts at the other end of the side of this arena, and you can see some steps, and this guy is walking down these stone steps towards you, and he is huge, and his muscles are like out here. He's
Oh, God.
enormous, this guy. And he kind of steps forward, and he's like just posing at the crowd, giving it all this. And he looks across at you as you're just standing there, and he snarls. He looks mean.
I
like
say,
he's-
Magnus, look, I really don't want to hurt you.
and he laughed. And he's carrying what looks like a large sledgehammer.
Good luck with
and
that.
he kind of smiles as he looks straight at you, and then presses a button on it, and then these electrical arcs appear all on the end of this hammer. And you can now see Jolo and everybody now have taken a seat, so they can watch this. They can watch this event.
Yeah, I think I will observe this Magnus creature so that I can invoke the exploit weakness as I watch the way he moves, watch the way the muscles make him either slower or a little bit more clumsy. I mean, yes, he has raw power, but so I will attempt to roll for that when the time is
Okay,
appropriate.
yeah, sure. Please do. Does that mean you get to roll for your combat, though? You get to roll intellect instead of... Is that how that works?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so,
if,
all right.
If TN is 14 on this.
And right, yeah. Go for it.
I think it's not... Is it clickable?
No, you're just going to have to make a roll, aren't you? It's like an
Okay,
intellect roll or
3d6 plus
something.
3, I guess.
Well, you just click on your intellect and it'll roll it for you, I think.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bing bong.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. And the crowd start cheering, and you know that the event has started. They're all shouting, Magnus, Mag.
Oh, gosh.
What's Adams doing right now?
I am trying to fix my badge.
Okay. I mean, it's working,
Possibly
kind of.
having learnt from last time, I know basically what I'm doing. So it's
Shall I
gonna be
give you a plus
a little
one?
bit easier second time around.
All right, I'll give you a plus one.
12.
But yeah, and hopefully it'll last a little bit longer as well. So is that a +3 total
Well, you should get the plus.
my-
Yes. Sorry. Yeah.
with my jury rig?
Jury rig. Yeah, man. Ooh. No.
I'm
What did-
going
what
to
did-
spend
Your fate point.
a fate
What
point.
did you need to pass?
20.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Go on then. Use your
20
fate point.
Mark's really,
Because I'm a
Mark's
bastard.
really mean.
No.
Oh, hang on. It does it. Hang on. It does it automatically.
It
God,
do.
this is very clever for doing everything automatically, isn't it? Where's my mouse gone? Come on.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
bollocks. It's even worse.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, your badge fizzles, smokes, and goes dark.
Oh.
Bugger.
Technically unlimited point.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the thing. Yeah.
Ask a drone for another one.
Can I have
Drone,
another badge, please?
I've dropped mine in the toilet.
fetch me another badge. I dropped this in the beer.
Okay.
Nice.
We will come back to that. Okay, here we are. So we have Dr. Sherrard and Captain Thorne. You're stood in the crowd here. You can see Elkar, and he seems to be sizing up his opponent. And, you know, he's a big guy. This guy, he stands on the opposite side of this arena to you, Elkar. He's got this big hammer, and he's kind of just showing off his muscles to the crowd. They're all going crazy. And he kind of looks at the nearest drone, and he kind of looks at it, winks, and blows a kiss at it. And
Mechanosexual.
yeah, he's loving it. And
Yeah. Now, Elkar, make a
he
show of it,
turns to
remember?
face you.
Be shouting at Elkar from the sidelines. Be like, ham it
I
up a
am.
bit.
Yeah,
Making a show of it.
he certainly is making a show of it. So,
I would love it if he's
you
like
have
that,
no
but he's
weapons, by
holding
the
a
way,
phaser
Elkar.
rifle.
You are just there with your bare hands. You have no weapon.
Oh,
I
I
have
thought
not
it was
given
giving an
you-
electric stick.
Oh no.
Oh, I see. Okay. I'm sorry. Very good. Okay.
Oh, that's
Well,
harsh.
and oddly enough, it doesn't change what I was going to do at all.
Oh, that's cool. Right. So, this guy comes lumbering towards you. He's huge. And, yeah, he's got this hammer, he's brandishing it.
I think
And
I'm
I
going
want
to.
you to go first.
Well, what I was going to do was I was going to crouch down very low on, balls of feet and on hands, and I'm going to kind of like pat, like I want to egg him on, so I want to pat like the earth where I am, like smash here. The idea is I want him to go like this, not like that.
Okay.
And I
yeah.
want to dodge out of the way, and my plan will be to, when he does that, maybe like scoot between his legs to get behind him and do my signature move. But I'm going to try to get him to lumber down and then be slow to react so I can get around him.
Okay. I think. I think we need to do something here then. So you've got your. This is all going to be very one fluid thing, I reckon. So let's have your roll, I think.
Okay. I will give you a.
You've got your talent here as well. Your exploit weakness, I believe it is.
Correct.
So you get to use your intellect instead of strength, I guess, to attack.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, again, it's to react. Yes.
Okay.
Well, as
Okay.
you wish.
So you rolled a 13. He's gonna roll.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
oops.
Oh, sorry, Jake. No. You just. I need you to click your unarmed thing in. Let's get rid of those. Click your unarmed attack in your skills, I think it is, or your equipment, weapons.
Okay, sure.
And you can change that to intellect, I believe. I'm hoping. Unarmed strike. Oh,
No,
it's
but
not,
I
is it?
could just give it the situational modifier.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do that. Yeah. For your
think I
strength,
can do
your
that.
intellect. Yeah. I think so.
Which is 3, I believe. I'll try that.
Oh, still.
Right. So he's got to beat that effectively. That's why.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I needed to. So he's got to roll.
He's got to.
He's got to beat 15.
Oh, 6 again. Failed.
Yeah. Okay. So, describe what happens here.
Well, actually, so but as he's smashing down with his hammer at me, and I kind of push forward on the balls of my feet to go right behind him. Being that he's so large and he's wearing such convenient accoutrements, I'm going to place my left hand inside the strap of his back, whatever it is one calls that piece that he's wearing, and kind of scooch myself up and then try to do a Vulcan nerve pinch on his back.
Ah, yeah.
I wanted to punch him.
Oh, no, I want this to be completely undramatic because I think it would score me huge humor points and 0
Casual.
popularity points.
Oh, do you think? I don't know. I think if you made it more dramatic, you would score more points. Personally,
I would, yes, but that's not. I mean, I go for efficiency. Now, unfortunately, it won't work, which might give me more points because it does force a strength reaction from him. So he has to roll a strength and receive a target number of 17 or go unconscious for 1 to 2 hours. But he has a lot of strength, so he will probably make it. So that was kind of what I'm going for, if possible. If not, then we can continue and I can.
Okay.
Oh, nice! So,
Oh, wow.
My eyes go wide as I realize that does not work, and we are at
you're trying
the
to,
second round.
Vulcan pinch metal.
Exactly, and I'm like,
Wow.
So you do. I think it's that you just cannot get purchase because he's huge. This guy is really tall, and he's got this armor. And so you're trying to nerve pinch him, but you can't quite reach. You can't get a grip on him.
It's one of those things where he's doing that, the guy's like...
Yeah.
Exactly.
And surprisingly, as you do that, he looks a little bit puzzled. And he pushes you away and then turns to face you. But you notice he's looking a little bit unsure of himself right now, which gives you an opportunity to attempt to strike him again before he hits you.
Okay, I think my attempt at this point will be to try to grapple the hammer away from him and throw it to the crowd.
Okay.
So I shall again invoke my unarmed strike.
Magnus. Oh, Elka.
Oh, sorry. We're gonna do that.
Okay. So he's got to do a strength test versus your 16.
Oh,
Okay.
close.
And so, as you, as he hesitates, you leap forward and you strike him in his face. And you see him suddenly go, like, grabs a hold of his nose, and then drops the hammer on the floor. And then he drops to his knees.
Cries like a
And
baby.
you can hear him crying.
Doctor,
and
Dr. Sherrod, I believe there's a patient that needs some medical assistance, Doctor. As I grab
yeah,
the
of course,
hammer and I
sorry.
kind of just throw it out of the way.
Okay, yeah. You cast it aside.
I jump over the I jump over the wall toward him, and I turn around to the drone and go, "Don't worry, I will make this guy. I will make Magnus better." And then smile at the drone, and then run over to you better give me a point for that, Magnus. And
Oh, go on then.
And I will go to the prime influencer and say, you see, Dr. Sherrod can do nose work on the fly. When properly motivated.
and I'm going to go and mend his nose.
Okay, and as you approach this giant, who's kind of kneeling down on the floor, you can hear him sobbing, going, "Oh, that hurt! That hurt!"
There. Don't worry, I can make it better. You will still look amazing when I've finished.
You see his badge, the numbers just dropping off his badge every second. There's like, bing, bing.
I quickly mend. I quickly mend his nose.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll go, right, just dry your tears and stand up and roar and do your flexing.
And so he kind of does. He stands up, but his shoulders are all slumped, and he kind of looks up half-heartedly at the drone and goes, and is trying desperately not to cry. But there's nothing left in him, and you can see the the counter on his badge has dropped down to like 3. Yeah.
I understand that in your culture that is the way you yield. Quite respectable, Magnus, of you.
And he looks around the crowd, who are now shouting, "Elka, Elka, Elka, Elka!" And your badge, the numbers on your badge are climbing.
I'm going to go. No! You're making Magnus feel bad. Please.
And he gets to his feet and he runs. There's Magnus. He runs from the arena and runs up the stairs and out of the room. And these people are all just standing there cheering.
Give a round of applause for Magnus. Good show, Magnus.
And these all think you're being ironic, and they're all cheering, laughing.
Oh.
Yeah, Jolo is looking absolutely mortified at this point. Captain, what are you doing?
I was just giving Elka some emotional support with this like loss, and then Jolo looking mortified. Has his number gone down?
Ooh,
I don't know if we'll see that from a bit. Because I guess he lost standing because he.
Yeah,
I'm guessing this is like his guy.
Let's say he's dropped down to an 8 now.
Ooh.
And he's not looking too happy. And he's looking around frantically at all the people that are around him, who are now starting to eye him a little bit suspiciously as well.
How the turns have tabled.
No, Captain, not at all. In fact, this was, at the very least, the desired outcome, because now I can discuss the treaty and the trade agreements as equal with the prime influencer. That is the proper position for which to begin a negotiation for both parties. I believe that this was the ideal outcome of our efforts here.
I mean, you can try it. I just don't think that these are the guys that will be the ones that we should negotiate with.
You can see the badge on Jolo has dropped down to a 7.
Oh.
What
try
are
and
you
fish
doing?
Then you are appropriate now to discuss as equals the treaty with him, as is appropriate, Captain.
I suspect
What's
that's what we're going
match?
here. Why this society has diminished. But the thing is, we should find out what happened at this Crystal Garden, why the refinery stopped, why the shipment stopped. Did the society always exist like this, and that's why when something broke or the shipment stopped, or is this a more recent phenomenon?
I believe the drones are the key to the answer of that question. They appear to be what the populace looks towards when looking for guidance.
They did refer to an algorithm, which I wonder is some central computer mainframe somewhere. We should try and look at it.
All this time, looking at the crowd, do I notice people on any type of devices that appear to be entering anything into a device? Like, does it look to me like they are commenting, or are they liking things on social media, from what my understanding is, just based on, or...
Yeah, I'm going to give you that.
I'm trying to understand if it's population-driven or robot-driven.
That is exactly what is happening here. You can see that some of these people have all got these drones. There's loads of these drones flying around everywhere. You can see people are kind of looking at them, and they're kind of giving it this, and you can see them talking to it. And it does seem like they're generating or trying to generate followers, and are doing all the "don't forget to like and subscribe" kind of bollocks going on.
Captain, it's curious. This would be the beginning of the downfall of Earth, should any type of similar activities be seen as the cultural phenomena in humans' civilization.
Well,
Don't
I
forget to
believe...
follow IMT if you haven't followed us.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Can
I have to do it.
GM, can you knock her down a point, because she's trying to pander to two universes at the same time? Fortunately, before humanity could follow this trajectory, they largely wiped themselves out with a nuclear war. So, silver linings.
I don't know what it is either.
Perhaps you should try to engage with the prime influencer now and treat with him at this point.
He's trying to leave the room. You can see him kind of pushing his way through a crowd now who are kind of looking at him less adoringly.
Yeah, I could try to follow him out.
Okay.
Yeah, like Jojo, was it?
Jolo here.
Oh, no, I was saying...
Oh, you're being...
Because he's lowest.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so as you're following him out, nobody else is following him. They all seem to have kind of left him to it.
Yeah, I feel like, so once I caught up with him and be like, well, you seem to have lost a lot of social capital with your challenge.
Yeah. And he turns around with tears in his eyes, and you can see his badge says 5. And he's like, a 5? I've never been a 5. Never been a 5.
Oh, no.
Well, maybe...
Why did you have to come here?
You're at least a 6-7.
Right.
That's Jake banned.
Yeah, Jake,
I think you're back
can you
at
lose
0.
8 points, please? But maybe if you help us with the problem that we came here originally for, these failed shipments, we can find a way to maybe spin it in your favor and get you some success that will boost your numbers back to where they used to be.
He
You know,
he looks around. You can
you
see
like my back, I like yours.
some of these drones that are still flying around him. I won't accept anything from you. I won't accept anything from you. And he's shouting at you, no,
Nice.
you're nobody. Please help me. Please help me. And he's
Yeah, you'll be sorry you messed with us. It's like, okay.
Okay. What's our? I want to know what's our engineer been up to?
God knows.
Is this
your
badge
problem
completely
is
fried?
it's fucked. It's absolutely fucked. The drone, when you say "get me another one," it just stands there as if it has no idea, no comprehension as to what you're talking about.
This has never happened before.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to take my badge off and just throw it
Yeah.
away and walk
Yeah.
out.
Oh, okay.
Badgeless.
Ooh, which one of badgeless?
It's transgressive.
So you start getting some very odd looks. But you can see there's a massive crowd as kind of they're now flooding out of this building that held the arena. You can see them all kind of flooding out, all chatting excitedly, and you can hear them shouting, "Elkar, Elkar!"
What on earth is going on? This is not logical.
We are all individuals.
Give it Adam's 99.
I know. Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
broken.
going to be.
It's broken.
I'm going to be. I'm just going to march proudly badgeless
Yeah.
towards the source.
And
of-
these,
Nice,
as these people are, you're walking towards them. You can see a few people doing these double takes at you. And
I'm just
some of
going,
the younger crowd.
Free yourselves.
Yeah, some of the younger crowd, they're kind of looking at you, kind of going, yeah. Like that. They're like quite impressed, I think,
Badges?
with the
we don't
moxie.
need no stinking badges.
Stinking badges. So, yeah. And you can see Jolo scurrying away, the captain behind him. And then you see them stop and they're talking. And nobody is paying any attention to Jolo whatsoever.
I'm just going to go, throw away your badges, people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of people that are looking at you as if you're absolutely insane. Like, you know, one of those guys that stands on the street corner with the "End is nigh" placard. You're getting some of that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, what are you doing, folks? Amidst all this chaos,
Going to find the captain.
Yep, you see him. He's
joy.
with Jolo. What's Elkar doing? And Dr. Sherrard, are you following the captain or?
Elkar's now doing steroids, becoming the new Magnus.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean, he's perfectly biologically normal.
Yeah, I think I might have had a bit of a moment when Elkar won, and it's like I'm going to be following the captain out and redoing my hair, and yeah.
You're hearing these people going, "Starfleet, aren't they amazing? Aren't they amazing?
I redone my hair.
They're so dreamy. Look, they're amazing." And you can see your badges climbing the numbers.
Yeah, I'm frantically trying to put all my hair back up and captain.
You know, Dr. Sharon, I find.
What has Adams done now?
Dr. Sharon, I find that this society is oddly similar to Earth in that those that do appear to win over in battle do appear to win over in popularity. Odd for a society that is.
Yes. Obviously, it's a very shallow
culture. Yeah.
culture here, and I twigged that straight away, and I tried to assimilate into them to try and win influence, so that I could get some information about the lithium
Yeah.
shipment. But as it seems, I'm not bothered to gauge any of that. So so I did hear. We need to find these
Did
critical
you?
mines.
So yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
Karen, no, what were you about to say?
I would like to speak to my robot and mention to him that it is of my opinion that trade agreements with other planets for mutual benefit of both parties is a really desirable outcome for a society to have. And the population should support such endeavors. I'm trying to tweet out something.
Yeah. The thing, your badge can't go any higher. So, but you can see as you're saying that there's like a crowd of people all around, and they're all going, yeah, ooh, yeah. They're nodding and in agreement to something.
Captain with Dr. Sherrard, if that is
Yeah.
the direction she is going.
Yeah, okay. Let you all regroup. Adams, you see him turn up badgeless, like some kind of street prophet, telling everybody to ditch all of
We're
their
all
badges.
individuals.
I'm not.
We're all individuals.
At least he seems to be a bit less chaotic than usual.
We need to find out what's controlling these badges and get them dismantled, and then maybe.
And you hear Jolo go, and then he tries to scurry away.
Yeah, I think we need to find somewhere where they don't have these drones listening in.
Follow J-Lo.
He's discreet. Yeah,
J-Lo.
follow J-Lo. follow Jojo.
J-Lo has enough followers.
At least 4.
Yeah. He kind of disappears into the crowd, and you lose sight of him.
Perhaps the Crystal Gardens.
I would have thought a sparkly man would have been a lot easier to keep track of, but here we are.
I mean, they're all sparkly. That's the problem.
Well, maybe the other, maybe we should try the Crystal Garden.
If I am such a high
they
influence,
seem to say that like the algorithm is what controls the points, this whole culture system. If you think that that's some kind of computer or
so
mainframe somewhere, we just have to figure where it is or what it is.
Well, if we've got such a high influence, could we not ask somebody who controls the drones?
I don't think they really care.
If we're high influence, we might be able to.
Maybe boring mid-60s lady.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab.
Miraculously appears, as you say that.
Excuse me.
And she says, Captain Thorne, you are here for a purpose. Let us try and help you. And your badges are all showing 10. And hers is showing 9. And she's looking at these drones in anticipation as she speaks to you.
What a pleasure it is to see you again.
The pleasure is all mine. All of mine, darling. All of mine. Yeah, I am Assistant Administrator Varin. How can I be of service?
Just whether we have to try and like dramatize it out or just ask.
Captain, if you seek to dramatize something, would you like me to attempt?
I mean, these people are fawning over you at the moment. That's the thing. And you can see that there's lots of people that are kind of starting to form a crowd around you, and they're all getting between the drones and you and looking up just so that they can be seen with you.
Yeah, go for it, Jake. My throat seized up a little bit.
Oh no! It was egging you on to do it before I do something and make a mistake.
Oh, We should try and find it. Yeah, do you think we could find the algorithm?
Well, now, Lassie,
The decider.
what's controlling these robot fellas? And what's this crystal garden all about? Because we really need that dilithium.
The crystal garden. And she looks a bit embarrassed suddenly, looks down. There's been a problem with the crystal garden. Perhaps you could help.
Perhaps we could.
If you show us the way and tell us what's wrong, we can maybe fix it, and maybe society will thank you.
She looks at the drone again, excitedly.
You seem
of course.
nervous of these drones.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, I think the drones are just the cameras that they're playing to.
So she said, something terrible happened. It's horrific. And Bajolo, he couldn't admit that there was something wrong because he's a fool. Staring at the camera again. And she starts leading you to let's say it's another grand-looking building, and she takes you through this tiny little archway into this thing, and then you climb into a lift, and it goes down. This lift goes down. It seems to go for quite some time.
The drones with us still.
The drones are still floating around, with you.
I thought they might not come in the lift.
No. No, there doesn't seem to be any way of getting away from these things. And eventually, the lift stops and the doors slide open. And you find yourself at a control panel. Something terrible happened. And the refinery, it just stopped working, and it was flashing this red light at us. And well, we had no idea what to do. It was horrific.
Well, you're fortunate that we do have an engineer here.
Stand back.
Okay.
Fingers crossed, everyone.
Okay. So yeah, you're standing on this platform with these computers and all these different readouts, and you can see like a red flashing light on this particular panel. And as you approach, she says, "Look, we've no idea what it means. It just stopped working and then started flashing up this stupid message."
90% of IT is reading English.
Message?
Yeah, I would love it if it's just like press enter to continue.
It says, "System paused. Error 404, belt obstruction. Clear obstruction to resume."
Where's the belt?
Yeah,
Is
so
there
there's like
any,
this large conveyor that you can see. Maybe it's even flashing. There's like a diagram.
So it's like dead
And you can see
obvious.
there's a flashing light on this particular, this diagram showing you where this problem is. And you can see this flashing light.
We have to clear the belt. We have to cross over into a game of The Expanse.
I'll take the bait and try and find the obstruction.
Yeah, I'll go with it,
Yeah.
just in case it needs an extra pair of hands.
Yeah. So you have to
Awesome.
climb
Great.
down some ladders. And this whole place is immaculate as well. It's really quite a miracle of engineering. you're quite excited about it, Adams, because it really is incredibly sophisticated. And the fact that it's been here must have been, 100 years or something. You don't know, maybe even longer. But it looks absolutely pristine. You climb down a few of these steel ladders until you find the location where the flashing error was telling you. And you can see there's like a long conveyor belt with all these rollers underneath it that help propel this thing along. And you see a rock jammed in one of the rollers.
Oh, is that it?
No, roll engineering.
And you yank the rock out. And up on the platform, Elcar and Dr. Sherrod, you suddenly see obstruction cleared. Resume? Yes. No.
I think we should probably wait until they come back before we resume. Yes.
Yeah.
Just in case.
I'll jump
So you climb
nimbly
back
off
up.
the platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Climb back up to the control panel. And you can see
That's
this
the less exciting way to do it.
flashing cursor now saying, yeah, obstruction
And,
cleared. Resume? Yes.
Just casually tossing the rock in my hand, and I'll just go. Pop.
And the sudden whirring and clattering, and you hear pistons moving, and everything just lights up, and the whole mechanism just starts moving again, and dilithium crystals start coming through, and they start getting refined, and it's a miracle.
Miracle.
I would have loved it when you tossed the rock up, you dropped it, and it fell somewhere even harder to access and jam something.
Okay.
Job done.
And so, yeah, Varen is absolutely ecstatic. And she is hugging you all, hugging you and then looking up at the drone. It's whatever you want, Captain, whatever you want. We will, of course, sign anything.
Yeah, we just want to resume our previous trade agreement.
Absolutely.
So long as they stick to that, there's no problem.
It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
And remember, you made this happen.
Assistant Influencer Varen, perhaps you will allow Commander Adams to train some of your people on the proper maintenance of this facility so that any similar errors in the future can be troubleshooted by your own people.
And she looks a little bit apprehensive.
That doesn't sound really
I've got
fun.
a better idea. And then we cut to the scene of the Infinite in orbit around the planet of Gemma 5. And you're all standing on the bridge. And the treaty that you have just signed now says that it's requesting that Starfleet send a team of engineers to assist with the operation of the refinery. And in exchange for that, they will supply refined dilithium at bargain price.
Captain, it would appear that we have left this dilithium hoard away from the Klingons, which will no doubt hamper their efforts in the war.
Does anybody have any final words as you're standing on the bridge?
I don't have
we
a
just cut
thread for it, but I'll let.
okay.
Well, as part of Elkar's command training, I will let him do the closing monologue and thoughts.
Yes, of course.
Well, you can make the witty quip if you like.
Captain.
Say something deep and profound, but quite shallow. Just...
Captain, can you explain to me this human fascination with likes and social conventions? It seems highly illogical, where one should be praising knowledge, actions, activities. It seems like the people on this planet were praising people for their fashion, the way they looked, and for who they supported for superficial reasons. This is not logical.
Well, I think, they enjoy living vicariously. Maybe they see it as more efficient, where someone else does the exciting thing and you can just partake in it as like an observer.
And as Elkar looks at the captain as he's saying this and raises an eyebrow, we cut to the credits of our episode. And that is where we'll finish for this evening.